있어 널 바라봐도 just caught in your love 많이도 난 널 좋아했나봐 힘들어 보여.
Oh, guys. First of all, before we begin with this video, what is my hair? I look like a messy dumpling. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, please hashtag join the Angel family. Rumor has it, it's finally happening. I don't know how. I've been saying for the past 2 years that I was gonna move out, and here I am. After living in my family's home all my life, okay? You're not gonna wanna miss my moving series. I'm definitely gonna give you guys a whole rundown of all the places that I've been touring, which is 10 plus units in different buildings. Yes, in one of these. I did in fact choose one of these apartments. Question number 1, am I gonna be living alone? Where do I live now? Where is my partner? Okay, my dream came true. It finally is coming to an end after a year of long distance. And honestly, he's gonna be moving over here. So he is in the process of job hunting and just making sure that we have a job lined up for him. We already applied for an apartment, and so paperwork and all that stuff is getting done. We put a deposit. I'm so happy, I'm not even kidding. Non-existent tears right now are like flowing. Number 1, my location that I originally wanted to kind of live around was definitely Seattle or Bellevue, leaning towards Seattle more, specifically in like Pike, Belltown area, or like SLU. Capitol Hill, because it's walkable and near to a bunch of restaurants, a bunch of activities, and there's views. Budget. My partner and I ideally wanted to stick under 2,600, not including utilities and all that stuff afterwards. I feel like that's a good budget between 2 people, especially when you're not paying all of that yourself. Think about it. You don't want to spend paycheck by paycheck or majority of your money on just rent. Websites I used. Definitely used like 3 big ones: Zillow, apartments.com, and then also Thrive Communities, which I learned from my lash tech, and it was really nice because apparently it's a very trusted, very organized, very friendly community. Thanks to my lash tech, because the more options, the better. So non-negotiables that I was like, I have to have, or like this cannot be it. I have a long list, let me tell you that. And I think that it's important to have non-negotiables so that you're not bending a lot over your boundaries. Pros and cons, there are gonna be some sacrifices you have to make. We're looking for a 1 bedroom, 1 bath. Square footage had to be over 550. Majority of the apartment had to be hardwood floor, not gonna lie. If it was carpeted, it could only be in the bedroom, but it couldn't be that cheap carpet that was like long and like fluffy, especially when I have a pet, you know, a dog that sheds a lot. And then yeah, there's gonna be boundaries set. Floor to ceiling windows. I had to have this only because I knew in the city of Seattle there were a lot of options that definitely had that feature. Natural lighting is a must. I film, I'm a content creator, so I have to do this for a living. I cannot film in dark lighting. Why don't you use like an actual light, a selfie light? Like, it's not that big of a, it's not the same. It's not the same. If you look at all my videos, I rarely film at night. Unless it's like, oh my gosh, I have to. It has to have a dog rooftop, only because obviously where's my dog gonna go to the bathroom? I don't wanna have to go all the way down to level 1 just to take out my dog in the front. It's hassle. It has to be in the city, and it has to be walkable to a bunch of restaurants, stores, activities, all these things, just because I'm living in the city. I wanna be a city girl. I know I talked a lot, but now it's time to view the apartment tours, so enjoy. The first particular unit that I wanted to see were lofts, and I don't know about you, but I was crazy about the loft look. I know the floor to ceiling windows are gigantic, you guys, but the only thing I didn't like about the space was the fact that there was no door. Like, what is this little block too? Like, I was so confused. Me and my friend were like looking everywhere all around, and the view is okay. I don't like how we're surrounded by each and every window from all the apartments, but the balcony is so nice. Like, imagine like these summer bonfires, summer barbecues and whatnot. And it was perfect for Arlo, but personally didn't really like the space inside. And if they would have made the balcony smaller and the building bigger inside, I honestly would have loved this unit. But the lighting was low-key terrible, and that was one thing about me where I needed that whole natural lighting space. Also, the flooring to this I wasn't really fond because it didn't really match the interior in terms of the new appliances, and I just don't think that I liked it as much as I thought that I would. But the bathroom, however, was not that bad. It was honestly a little bit bigger than the bathroom space that I have now at home, and that's all that matters in terms of bathroom space. And luckily with this closet, it was a little bit bigger than expected. So I would definitely be able to put a drawer inside while hanging some things on top too. Like I said, this unit wasn't really my particular favorite, and that was basically it. So for this unit, it's still a loft, still in the same building. I do like how spacious the bedroom area is, even though it didn't have an actual door. But look at the closet space. We have double, you guys. And on top of that, the bathroom. There's Jack and Jill sinks. Oh my gosh. New appliances. Love that. It's really spacious even in the bathroom, washer and dryer in unit. And then it's also like a den. So I could put my office space or like a chill spot or whatever. And also the kitchen area looks really, really nice because I would have put a Long Island table there. And then the space in general looked really, really cool because look at how open the windows are. The lighting was not that bad, but I knew that I could get a little bit better for the price and for the layout especially. I didn't think that I wanted a view of just trees in a garage, in my opinion. But I will say that this was extremely spacious. All right, I want you guys to brace yourselves for this because look at this unit. I will definitely say that this unit is in my favorite building so far, and the washer and dryer in unit with the whole closet space, oh my gosh, look how big that is. And look at the freaking bathroom. I think it's a little bit bigger and obviously much more nicer than the lofts in general. This is the bedroom and I like how long it is. It has a small balcony. You can see the moving space. The closet though, guys. Oh my gosh, there's a walk-in closet. I cannot. You could definitely see the freeway as well as the buildings in Seattle. Okay, so moving out to the actual living space. First of all, interior color scheme, love it. But living space was tighter than usual and I didn't like how tight it really felt. Honestly, I would have preferred a bigger living space versus a balcony because how many times are you gonna hang out in a balcony? Okay, so that was what was kind of like about it. But I do like this layout, just if it was a little bit bigger. This is same building, different unit. This is what the bathroom looks like right from coming in from the door. And oh my goodness, not gonna lie, I really like this color scheme of the kitchen better than the last one, in my opinion. And look at this space. I swear it's a tiny bit bigger. The actual view in general is better than the other ones because you have a mixture of nature, buildings, freeway. It is so amazing. And the amount of natural light that comes in to this actual unit blows my mind. This is the bedroom and I am so obsessed. Imagine waking up or even sleeping and this is like the last thing or the first thing that you look at. However, I don't like that it was so small. So I guess that was like a downside because I feel like you could only probably fit like a full bed in there and me and my boyfriend need a queen, you know what I mean? Okay, this is the last unit from this building, but oh my goodness. This absolutely blew my mind away. I am dreaming about this unit. Look at this entire floor to ceiling window wrapped around all like that in one freaking row. I love the color scheme to things. It's different. It's not just dark and then black. It has a mix of like gray, blue hues, black, white. This is the bedroom. Bedroom is actually a little bit more spacious than the other ones, which I really enjoyed because you could probably put a small tiny desk in there for when I edit, you know, film and do all that stuff, have a different environment in the corner. I mean, honestly, this has got to be my all-time favorite, not gonna lie, that I've seen from this building. And the bathroom is not that bad. Washer and dryer is next to that wall right there on the right side. I could literally just sit here and just watch this view like 24 hours a day. Okay, I'm not complaining. If I got this unit, I'm not complaining. However, the square footage is a little bit smaller. You gotta pick and choose your poison. Not gonna lie, this unit is a little bit different, but you're gonna like the view. I didn't, however, enjoy the bathroom. It looked kind of like old a little bit to me, but it did have a lot of closet space. Imagine your dresser, suitcases, you know, your winter jackets. And sorry, my freaking finger is like in the way, but this is like the whole hallway. And I really like the appliances. It was really nice. It has a gas stove. Look at this like view. It's insane. And this fridge is also really big too, but look at this view. This view is immaculate. Just like the other one, the other building that we saw. I loved it, okay? But here's the catch. I asked for a 1 bedroom, 1 bath, and it literally had this living room space, which wasn't that bad, but what was this? This was an urban studio, and I just honestly did not enjoy something like this. It feels like I'm trapped in a shoebox, and it's not even like a fully enclosed bedroom on top. So this was cute, but for the amount that, you know, you're paying, I think I'd rather choose the other units instead. Maybe for other people, you know, but it's just not meant for me. It's not really my taste and my liking, you know. I would live here if it was just me, not including the bed. This Next unit has a really long hallway and I honestly kind of enjoyed it, but look, there is washer and dryer right here, separated from everything, which is really nice and not combined to a bathroom or anything. And then we have a closet space for winter stuff, everything else, and look at this island table. Oh my gosh. And the scheme of color, this like beige, tan, brown scheme, love it. But this island table is amazing. I don't know why this reminded me of like a puppy pen, but it did. And I didn't really like it. It was kind of dark in there, but perfect for obviously your like office space. And then Arlo could literally go out and go potty outside right here. Isn't that nice? Oh my gosh, there's just a lot of natural light in this space and I just am obsessed. But I will say, yes, it is super spacious, you know, pretty modern, but this whole layout in the bedroom, oh my gosh, the closet, okay? But look, what is this shape? I think you would probably only fit like a full max in here. But I didn't like the view of this because you could see like people walking, you know, on campus. I mean, oh my gosh, did I just say campus? I meant to say like within the community, you know, and I didn't want people to like see me. So this was okay. But for the price, ooh. So this next unit was a sister building to the last one that we were just at, but the Jack and Jill sinks are amazing. It is really spacious because the washer and dryer is in the unit right there, but oh my gosh, I cannot get enough of these like floor to ceiling like cabinets, and this color scheme in general is so cute, as well as the kitchen island table. But this view, what was this? I just want to know, was I gonna be staring at this for like, this was not a view, okay? So I was not really liking that in my opinion, but I will say that it was very big. Everything was just big. Windows, closet, okay? We have the kitchen island table, we have the bedroom, we have everything. If it did have a different view, I would have maybe considered it. Considering the fact that I wanted one bedroom and one bath under, you know, $3,000 total, I did want to see what it was like to have a 2-bedroom unit, because some of these apartments did have a 2-bedroom and 2-bath within my price, and this was an extra room. There was another room on the right side where it had total space for a closet as well as laundry stuff, okay, and storage of course. And we have a bathroom right here, still really big, really spacious, everything's super organized in a way, and this living space and kitchen was what blew me away. Because they were having 12 weeks free, I was like, oh my gosh, considering it. Then this view right here, you could see everyone walking and kind of hanging out, and I didn't want people to look into my apartment and stuff, and there was no privacy even though the whole living space is really big. But walking into the bedroom space, it was also, like I said, humongous. But honestly, I didn't want other views of other apartments looking inside. The closet though, each person had their own sink, huge mirror, okay? And this was like the master. I was so like, oh my gosh, like if only this was a little bit in my budget, I would have considered, but this one was definitely not in the city directly. It was more of the residential field, and it would take probably like 15, maybe 10 minutes to get into the city, which isn't as bad. That kind of defeated the whole purpose of like me wanting to be in the city near restaurants. I do have one of the few units here. I did not like how the washer and dryer was right in front of the toilet. Like, excuse me, what? This particular unit was in Bellevue, which was 25 minutes away from Seattle. It's more in the nicer nicer city. I really liked how tall the ceilings were. It made the space look much bigger and wider, but this bedroom, why was it kind of tall, like for no reason? I just wanted to know, okay? Closet space was pretty good for like 1 or 2 people kind of sharing that. It kind of felt like a den in a way inside. There were not enough windows in my opinion, and that was imperative to me filming almost every single day for you guys and having that natural light and being able to utilize it correctly. But did I like this? Honestly, I kind of did, but for the price point, that kind of knocked me down. Okay, last but not least, we have another unit that's in the same building in Bellevue. Same layout of the bathroom. There's like a cabinet to like the left side though, which was interesting, but I didn't really like that. Color scheme, great, okay. Didn't have gas stoves, which was really, really weird. But look at the space with the window. At least the window's better, okay? And I feel like you would get more natural light beaming through. This is just the nighttime, obviously, but it was enough privacy, kind of, because it was far away, but then also, like, you can't directly look into everyone's living space all the way, if that makes sense. So I was like, okay, like, this one's not that bad. Let's look in the bedroom. Hopefully it's not like a den. This is the closet space that's extra, which is really nice, but the bedroom. I am a big yes on windows being in the bedroom, just because, you know, when I wake up, I want to be in a good mood. I don't want to wake up and it being pitch dark and it's actually like 12 p.m. Oh my gosh, but look at this actual closet space. I love it. It's like a mini walk-in. queen. You can fit like a queen in here, and that's my bed size that I'm gonna be putting into the apartment. Not bad, pretty spacious. This space was definitely walkable to some grocery stores, restaurants, and just being in the city in general, which is really, really nice. But I didn't know if I wanted to be in Bellevue because there wasn't as much things to do versus like in Seattle. Okay, now that you got to the end, you're probably thinking, what apartment unit did you choose? Like, OMG. First of all, I don't want to expose directly which one is it. And it is really bright, it's super modern, and it's low-key a little spacious for the square footage, like in person, not gonna lie. I think it's because the bathroom is a little bit smaller and the kitchen area is a tiny bit smaller, but like, I'm not a baker. I'm not like a 3-star Michelin chef. So like, if I can make some food and like, you know, just eat it and that's it, like, I will say that my boyfriend made it really easy for me to decide, only because he was kind of like, I don't care what you choose. I kind of trust your choices, you know, even though I did ask him for his opinion. He doesn't really care about looks and styles, but for me, since it was my first time moving out and like being in the city, wanting to envision that it girl era, I chose what I chose and I did what I did. But I hope you guys enjoyed this entire video. Please give me some recommendations as to what videos I should make. I don't know. Okay, this is my first time and I'm gonna take y'all along with me, and that's basically it. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, comment down below, and don't forget to turn that post notification. That way, you know, I'm always posting throughout the entire week. And we'll definitely see you guys in the next YouTube video. Bye!
But does she really wanna, but can't stand to see me walk out the door.